Chapter 3. Marvelo Behind the Mask. Maxwell Marvelo rose fast under the big top. By 17, his act was headlining every town Raz's circus rolled into. Posters of him plastered across gas station windows read, "Marvelo the strong boy, man of iron, spine of steel." His outfit was unusual even by circus standards. A black long-sleeve shirt, snug across his chest and arms, with a blue tank top layered over it bearing no logo, just bold color. He wore tight blue trunks and heavy blue boots that made the boards creak under his step. His hands were bare, but the most striking thing was his mask, a full blue cowl that covered his entire head, with only two stark white eye lenses staring out like a ghost in the light. He didn't speak during his act, didn't smile, just performed impossible feats, bending steel bars into hearts, hoisting horses overhead, catching cannonballs in midair. The crowd loved it. Max wore the mask to keep them from seeing too much. Not his face, his fear. The way his jaw tightened when he lifted too easily, when a rope snapped from the slightest tug, when a cheer made him feel like a fraud. He didn't feel like a hero. He felt like a freak in a costume. Summer 1938, Georgia. They had just finished a show near a segregated town. The night air was thick, heavy with sweat and tension. Elijah, the fire eater, was behind a mess tent washing his hands when a group of men in suspenders and straw hats cornered him. "You don't belong here," one said. "You don't look at our women," said another. Max was crouched nearby, wrapping his knees with tape before his cool-down routine. He heard the tone. He'd heard it before. He stood, walked around the tent, silent. The blue mask gleamed in the lantern light. One of the men pointed. "Who the hell is this?" Max didn't speak, just stared. The man shoved Elijah to the ground. "Speak, freak." Max moved faster than anyone could register, grabbed the man by the coat, lifted him off the ground with one hand. "Leave," Max said, his voice muffled but deep beneath the mask. They backed off. Elijah looked up, still breathing heavy. "You didn't have to." Max turned. "I did." He walked back into the shadows before anyone could say more. Later that month, they rolled into Mississippi. The town didn't want them. The mayor didn't hide it. Colored acts? A masked man? You call this a family show? That night, someone nailed a burning cross into the dirt by their tents. Raza wanted to leave. Max stayed. The next night, they came, hoods and torches rumbling up in trucks. They didn't see Max waiting. The woods were dark, but his eyes adjusted. The mask gave him tunnel vision, made the world look cleaner, colder. He walked into their headlights. The wind tugged at his shirt and tank top. His boots dug into the dirt like anchors. "This ain't your fight, boy," their leader said, stepping forward with a shotgun. Max's voice came slow, deliberate. "You made it mine." The gun fired. He didn't flinch. The pellets bounced off his chest like rain. He ripped the weapon from the man's hands and snapped it over his knee. "Step forward." Another man lunged with a pitchfork. Max caught it, then shoved him back so hard he flew through a stack of crates and didn't rise. He picked up a truck by the fender, grunted, and hurled it sideways. It rolled once, twice, landed on its roof. Screams followed. The Klansmen scattered, dragging the unconscious. Max stood there, the mask staring after them, his breath fogging behind the white lenses. He didn't chase, didn't speak. He turned back to the camp and saw Elijah standing there with three others, stunned. "You just took on the Klan," Elijah whispered. "By yourself." Max didn't say anything, but something in his chest ached. Not from strain, from clarity. That night, sitting under the stars, still in costume, he said to Raza, "You think there's more than this? Than the show?" Raza lit a cigar. "For you?" "Yeah, kid. I think there's a hell of a lot more." Max looked down at his gloved hands, his mask still pulled tight over his head. For the first time, he didn't feel like a fraud. He felt like something was beginning. Not a trick, not an act, something real.